General salute!
Watch your front. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome all of the seated and present.
Welcome, sir.
Yes. You may sit down.
So our colleagues from the fourth estate.
Good evening and welcome to this facility, which is the APTC Training Center for our administration police. We have spent most of the day here, and what we have today has been a workshop convened by the Inspector General of Police. As you're aware, the IG is 4 years old in office. 4 days in office. Of course, before then, the DIGs have been working with us. DIG Gabo has been acting IG, and DIG Mbugwa of the Kenya Police Service has been around. And the reason, therefore, why the IG has convened all his commanders from the regions is to ensure that we form a common mind as we address some of the challenges that we are facing in the security sector. So it's a routine meeting in a large extent, but it's also a meeting which is supposed to generate action that is required to deal with the current security issues that we are facing across our country. We are here with all the regional police commanders. Of course, other than the IG and the 2 DIGs, the DCI is here. But we also have other senior officers in the police service. We have the new accounting officer of the National Police Service, Bernice, she's here. And we have the regional police commanders from all the 8 regions, the regional DCI commanders, the regional administrative police commanders, the 47 county police commanders and their DCI and the DCI counterparts. Have I left out anyone? They are also directors. We have unit commanders and various directors. So in short, ladies and gentlemen, what you have here today is the top command of the National Police Service of the Republic of Kenya. Everybody is here, and of course the minister is here. The only one who is not here is the principal secretary, and it is because the process of approval has not been completed. Otherwise, the entire formation is here at the command level. As I have said, we are here to reflect on how we can further enhance the security of our country. The first thing I want to note is that you are aware when His Excellency the President was being sworn in on 13th of September this year, one of the pronouncements he made in his inauguration speech was that he would desire to have a professional and independent police service. And that is why on the same day he was inaugurated, he signed the instruments to operationalize the independence, the financial independence of the National Police Service. And it's in that connection the accounting officer is here with us today. It is therefore the desire of government and the decision of government that the Kenya Police Service should, as it ought to have been all along, run professionally and independently. Therefore, the IG is in total control of the command of the service. The minister will continue to support with providing the policy space for which the IG and his team of officers will operate to deliver a safe Kenya. Secondly, I want to communicate to the nation that it is not the intention of government to interfere or ask police officers to perform extraneous roles, especially of a non-partisan matter. We want our police officers to concentrate on maintaining law and order. In the past, there have been concerns of police officers being asked sometimes to take certain positions based on political persuasions. These administrations, in strict adherence to the Constitution and the law of our country, intends, and it has already done so, to make the police a professional police service so that it can serve the people of Kenya irrespective of their political persuasion, irrespective of their region. That is how democracies operate, and that is how countries that value democracy operate. Therefore, the police will remain focused on maintaining law and order and will leave politics to politicians. Let politicians from whatever formation, those who are in support of government, those who are opposing government, let politicians transact their political business at their level. Let them persuade each other, let them agree or disagree, but we will not allow any attempt to try and ask the police to perform political functions, including political functions of the governing party. We will not allow. Secondly, as you are aware, and I said yesterday, the country is facing a number of security threats. I mentioned 3 yesterday, and there is a 4th one, which we are witnessing. And these are resource-based conflicts, especially between herders and farmers. Because of climate change and drought, there is a lot of movement of especially pastorates and sometimes they have issues with their hosts in terms of the grazing, and then in the process some of the farm produce is being destroyed and there are disputes arising from there. Other than that, as I said yesterday, we're still engaged and we are still alert to prevent any occurrence that may jeopardize our country. And in the recent past, actually, our security forces have done a great job in terms of trying to maintain the environment that has been prevailing to make sure that our country is free from terror and other attacks. Of course, I spoke about the bandits yesterday. I therefore don't want to repeat about it today. As I said, the less I speak, the better. And you see, maybe this is the only second time I'm speaking from Nairobi, because you see, the bandits are not in Harambee House, they are not in Embakasi. We will go where they are, because we cannot have a country, as I said yesterday, we cannot have an independent country 60 years plus where a section of the country is under the mercy of criminals. So we are going where those bandits are, and they have challenged us, and we have taken up the challenge. Also, we are aware there are other challenges, including the muggings in Nairobi. As I said yesterday, the command has been changed. Over and above the command, part of this meeting was to discuss how to make Nairobi safer in the shortest time possible, and therefore Kenyans can go about their businesses. Nairobi will remain safe, not in the short term, but in the long term, because our security forces are doing everything possible to ensure citizens are free to conduct their businesses without fearing to lose their lives or their property. Therefore, this meeting just brings us together just to update the nation how serious we are taking up this challenge. And also from the National Police Service, these command decisions that are being taken from here are going to be cascaded to the service delivery points, to the lowest level, to ensure that this country has a different security consciousness. We can have a safe country. We can have a professional police service. Finally, as I said yesterday, we know the police sometimes are blamed by the public for things that are outside their control. And therefore, in the next day or two, the government will be announcing the measures that we are taking to ensure that we review the terms, conditions of service of the National Police Service at all ranks through a public participatory process. That includes everything about policing: the equipment, their salaries, their housing, their mortgages, their health care. The whole idea is to adjust it to the cost of living, but also to make it at least as near at par as possible with the other cadres who have an equal standing within the public sector. So those are the measures we are taking: professionalizing the police, but also charging them to tighten up and remove any loopholes that have been there in the past, to ensure that their work is just to maintain law and order, to ensure they stay away from political and other extraneous activities, but also to ensure citizens are safe and ensure that we remain peaceful and secure as a country. Tumekuwa hapa siku nzima na tuko hapa. Mkutano huu umeitishwa na Inspector General wa polisi. Kama mnavyojua, Inspector General wa polisi amekuwa ofisi kama siku 4 hivi, lakini hapo awali tumekuwa na DIG ama naibu wake ambaye alikuwa anashikilia, na pia naibu wake upande mwingine wa polisi wa kawaida, na tumekuwa tukifanya kazi. Lakini tumefurahi kwa sababu sasa tuko na Inspector General mpya, na vile tuko hapa na makamanda kutoka sehemu zote za Kenya, kutoka kaunti na maeneo yote ya Kenya. Maudhui ya mkutano ni kushirikiana ili tuwe na mawazo ya jinsi vile tunavyoweza kusuluhisha shida ambazo tuko nazo na changamoto katika sekta ya usalama wa taifa. Tumeona ya kwamba kuna visa vya uhalifu katika jiji la Nairobi na tumechukua hatua kuhakikisha kwamba hiyo shida inaisha mara moja. Vile kuko na utovu wa usalama kaskazini mwa nchi kwa sababu ya shida ya wizi wa ng'ombe, na vile tumeweka mikakati leo na kuendelea mbele. Tutaweza kufika katika hiyo maeneo ili tuweze kupambana na magaidi ambao wanaendelea kuhatarisha maisha ya watu na kuwaibia mali yao. Vile tuko na changamoto ambayo tumekuwa nayo kwa muda mrefu ya ugaidi, na hata kama nchi imekuwa salama kwa muda, bado tunaendelea kushika doria katika mipaka yetu na sehemu zingine kuhakikisha kwamba magaidi hawapati nafasi ya kuumiza wananchi ama kuleta maafa kupitia mambo ya ugaidi. Vile tumezungumza jinsi ya vile polisi watafanya kazi. Serikali hii imehakikisha ya kwamba polisi watapewa uhuru wao wa kufanya kazi bila kuingiliwa na mtu yoyote. Vile kazi ya polisi itakuwa kulinda usalama na mali ya wananchi bila kuzingatia mambo ya kisiasa ama mambo ya ukabila. Hatutaki polisi wetu wahusike katika mambo ya siasa. Siasa itafanywa na wanasiasa kwa sababu katika demokrasia mambo ya siasa hayaingizwi katika usalama wa nchi. Vile tumesema ya kwamba polisi wetu wako na changamoto. Vifaa vyao havitoshi. Vile malipo yao imekuwa haijaangaliwa kwa muda mrefu. Kwa hivyo katika siku 2-3 zijazo serikali itatangaza utaratibu ambao utatumiwa ili kuangalia mambo ya marupurupu, mishahara na hata vifaa vya kazi vya polisi wetu. Tutawauliza maoni yao, tutauliza hata wananchi, na hii mambo yote itatuletea sura mpya ya polisi ambao ni sura ya kutenda kazi, na tutaangalia maswala yote mpaka mavazi yao. Kama hawafurahii, kama hawapendi, tubadilishe, na wao wenyewe ndio wanatuambia ile mavazi ambayo itawapendeza. Hatutaki kuwe na sababu yoyote afisa wa polisi kuwa na sababu ya kutofanya kazi vizuri kwa kukosa chakula nyumbani ama kwa kukosa vifaa vya kazi. Tunataka polisi wawe na hadhi nzuri katika jamii na walishe familia zao na waheshimiwe na wananchi. Nao vile polisi waheshimu wananchi na watumikie wananchi wote bila ubaguzi. Asanteni sana.